Oh, hi. I'm so glad you're here. You know what? The foreman left a toolbox, and he said that you would help me understand what all the weird things are in this toolbox. Scooter, do you have that toolbox?
Here it is, Miss Sarah.
Thank you very much. All right. So let's look in this toolbox and see what's in here, and then see if you can help me figure out what it all means. I think it might have something to do with the story from yesterday. All right, so Scooter, did you do VBS yesterday?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It's really fun.
Good. All right, so maybe you can help me too. All right, so the first thing I see in the toolbox is some money. See the money? Can you think of anything in the story yesterday that has something to do with money?
Well, the story was about Jesus choosing Matthew to be one of his disciples. And Matthew was a tax collector. He took money from people. Sometimes he took too much and kept it for himself. He was a thief, but Jesus still loved him and chose him.
Very good. You have a great memory. All right, there is another thing in the toolbox. It's a piece of bread. Scooter, can you think of anything about yesterday's story that had something to do with bread or food?
Well, Jesus had dinner with Matthew and his friends. The church people weren't very happy about that. They thought Jesus shouldn't hang around with sinners. But Jesus loves everyone, and we all sin.
Very good. Okay, there's one more thing in the toolbox, and I think this one might have something to do with the story for today. So look what I found. What is that?
It's a flashlight.
It is a flashlight. All right, I'll shine it on you. I'll shine it over here. Flashlight. So when you listen to or read the story today, I want you to be looking for something that has to do with the light. All right, light. And I'm going to be back here on day 4, and I'm going to ask you what you figured out about the flashlight. Scooter, did you learn the Bible verse for this week yet?
Not completely. Could you say it with me?
Sure. Do you remember how it starts?
Something about being sure?
Yes, that is exactly right. All right, our Bible verse comes from the Bible book of Philippians. Philippians chapter 1, verse 6. And it starts out, I am sure of this. So when we say the word sure, we're going to point to our head like this. I am sure of this. Right? And then I'm going to give you some actions to help you remember the rest of the Bible verse. So it goes like this. I am sure of this, that he, we're talking about God there, right? He's the one that's working. That he who began a good work in you. So for the word begin, we're going to do the sign for begin. So you do that by putting your hand like a wall, and then you make your finger like kind of like a drill, and then you twist it. That's the sign for begin. So let's do it so far. I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion. So for the sign for ending or completing something, you make your hand like a board, and then you run your hand along. It's going to be like a saw, and then it cuts it off. All right? That's the sign for completion. We'll bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ. So the sign for Jesus is like this. Touch your palms where Jesus' hands were nailed. And then the sign for Christ is you make a C with your hand, put it on your shoulder, and then you bring it across like it's a sash. It's an honor. Okay? So let's do the whole thing together. Scooter, can you say it with me?
Yep.
All right, here we go. I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ. Very good. All right, so I want you guys at home to practice that, and we'll do it again together when I come back on day 4. And also remember that you're supposed to be trying to figure out what the flashlight means. All right, and I'll ask you about that too. All right, I need to get back to work on the tree, so I will see you again on day 4.